Yo, what's going on, Teleporter Masters? It's your main man Jake. Welcome back to the channel. And today is another top 5 video. So, the last video I made was a while ago. But now, I'm back to doing more ranking videos. So, for this video, I'm just going to get straight into it. The top 5 Air Skylanders. Man, I cannot talk. So for this list, I'm going to be going over 5 of my favorite Air Skylanders, obviously. And keep in mind, this is my opinion. If you don't like a certain Skylander in this list, or you think the placement is wrong, then you can feel free to tell me in the comments below. But I picked out 5 Air Skylanders that I personally like, and I'm going to rank them from number 5 to number 1, 5 being the worst of the 5 and 1 being the best of the 5. So without further ado, let's get right into it, starting with number 5. So Free Ranger is the second air swapper that I got, my first being Boom Jet. But when I played as Free Ranger, I was immediately impressed. You'll probably see him pop up again in a later list, but for now, Free Ranger gets the number 5 spot on this list because as bland as his moveset is sometimes with his like blade things and his spin attack and lightning shooting out of his eyes, yes, it's pretty bland, but Free Ranger makes it work. I just personally like Free Ranger. He's really fun and I enjoy him a lot. And funny story, I actually have the top part right here on Night Shift's bottom half. So I have 2 Free Ranger top halves and 2 bottom Night Shift halves. So yeah, what's unique about Free Ranger is I guess I just mainly like his design. And overall, to me, he's just a really good Skylander, honestly. I can understand why some people would dislike him, but he's at the bottom of this list because I really enjoy Free Ranger, and I think he's one of the more underrated swappers, in my opinion. So, yeah, number 5, Free Ranger. Now, when it comes to Pop Thorn, I personally saw him on the Swap First poster and I was like, I want this guy. He looks fun. And Pop Thorn is a heck of a Skylander. He's got 2 forms, his Putt form and his Popped form, which both come with its own varying abilities. When he's popped, he shoots out his little spikes. And I think he does like a bounce move. And when in his popped form, he blows out gusts of air and lays mines. So, yeah, very unique style of moveset. Very fun to play as. But why is he still on this list? Well, not only do I not play with him a lot, but I just think there's Skylanders who are better than Pop Thorn. But I almost dropped him. But he is on this list because he is one of the better Skylander Swap Force cores so far from what I have. The only other cores that I have are Slobbertooth and Riptide, and Pop Thorn is definitely better than both those two. So maybe you'll see them pop up in a later list. But for now, Pop Thorn is number 4. He's really fun to play as, and if you don't have Pop Thorn, I recommend getting him along with the Tower of Time set because that level is fun. And Pop Thorn, he's just a fun character all around to play as. Pop Thorn, number 4. Now, Whirlwind here is a unique case. At first, I did not like Whirlwind. I thought she was weak. I thought her rainbow attack was very inconsistent, but playing as Whirlwind, especially on her bottom Tempest Cloud path, she is crazy, okay? Whirlwind definitely redeemed herself before I even thought about making a series redeeming my top 10 least favorite Skylanders. Luckily for Whirlwind, she was not on that list, so I don't have to think about redeeming her because she redeemed herself a long time ago. And she's just really fun. And her rainbow move is a little bit inconsistent sometimes, maybe, but her cloud moves totally make up for it. And Whirlwind is just one heck of a Skylander. I recommend her to anyone who is starting to get into Skylanders. She's in my first lot because she was my first Air Skylander from the original 32. I was about to say 36. There's 32 original Skylanders. So I guess that's what makes her so special to me. But yeah, this is Whirlwind at number 3. Sonic Boom. Yeah, number 2. The reason Sonic Boom is here on this list is because, again, she's an interesting case where I didn't care about her before. But that is until I played as her more, and man, has she really grown on me. Not as my ultimate number 1 favorite. That is going to a very... I mean, if you've seen my videos, you probably know. I have a whole video ranking the one Skylander. But Sonic Boom is definitely one of the better Air Skylanders because, well, first of all, her main roar attack, it spreads out in a huge area, so that's really good. Her attacks where she summons her little children, and combine that with her roar ability as well, roar at the children and make them roar, that's her Soldier ability, it can get pretty powerful pretty fast. And her Series 2 Wow Pow, when she merges all her babies into one giant super baby, that is really cool too. So Sonic Boom, also just the fact that she's a mother probably puts her up on the higher end of things because mothers are very important to society. So Sonic Boom being a mother, the one of 2 mothers in Skylands, the other being Bad Juju, who is not on this list. I will say that because number 1 is up next. She is definitely not number 1 material. But hey, honorable mention / shout out to Bad Juju. But anyway, Sonic Boom is she's just really fun character to play as, honestly. So that's why she's in this spot. I had a lot of fun playing as her, getting her leveled up, and all that, and I cannot wait to continue playing with her more whenever I get the chance to. So, Sonic Boom, number 2. If you know me well enough, you probably saw this number 1 coming, and it's Swarm. Literally my favorite giant ever. I have all the other giants to pick from to be a favorite, and Swarm takes the cake for sure as my number 1 favorite giant and favorite Air Skylander of all time because, I don't know, he's just really cool being like a giant wasp. I hate wasps, but Swarm makes wasps look cool. He flies, he shoots out his barbs from his hands, he melees with his hands, and his antenna is actually broken, this figure, but that's fine. Anyway, yeah, Swarm is just a really powerful giant, and I just really like his design, and when I first got Swarm, he just stuck with me for a long time. He was my first giant, so that could be why, I think. Or T-Rex might have been my first giant, but Swarm was one of the first. Either the first or the second giant that I got. But unlike T-Rex, Swarm stuck with me. Like Tree Rex may be a starter pack Skylander, but Tree Rex will forever have a place in my heart. But he's still not my favorite Skylander ever. Maybe my second favorite Skylander ever, but he just barely tops my number one favorite Skylander ever. But just for the Air Skylanders, Swarm takes the number one spot. I love him. He's fun to play as. He's powerful like all the giants, and overall, I really love and I really enjoy playing as him. I can't express that enough. Swarm, number one. And that's the list. The top 5 Air Skylanders, as you can see back here, from 1 to 5. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you did enjoy, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more ranking videos. The next ranking videos from here on out, I'll probably have to think of very carefully. And maybe I might do a collab with someone again in the future on one of the remaining Skylander rankings. But that is to be discussed and to be revealed. So yeah, that was my top 5 Skylanders. You can see them back there. So if you guys have a different opinion on these specific 5, or you have your own top 5 Air Skylanders, let me know in the comments below. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.